Mark Rogers TV with more recruiting news. We're on the line with Patrick Macon, signed with Oklahoma State as an inside linebacker in December of 2016. Patrick, how you doing today?
Doing good.
Good stuff. Thanks for doing this. So let's talk about the recruiting process and what led you to Oklahoma State. So you had a couple seasons at Arizona Western College. Obviously, were very effective there. One of the top inside linebackers in the country, top 3 linebacker, according to ESPN in the junior college ranks. So you made that decision pretty quick right after your 2016 season to go to Oklahoma State. So what made the call so easy to go to Stillwater?
Really, it's just I fell in love with the place when I first came. When the coaches, they kept it straightforward with me. They let me know that basically they need another linebacker to help out, Chad Widener, and I just felt like I could do that for him. And the staff was wonderful. The city of Stillwater was even more beautiful. So I was like, man, this is the place to be.
Yeah, it sounds like a good fit. It's nice when it works out like that. So in the original recruiting process in 2015, was Oklahoma State in the mix? Did you have a relationship built up with the coaching staff there?
No, Oklahoma State really wasn't in the mix at all. I really didn't get that type of exposure until from Oklahoma to get Oklahoma State until I went to Arizona Western.
All right, so Patrick, they need a linebacker of your ability, so there's not going to be any issue in regards to the talent matchup. But in terms of what they like to do on defense and your game, how do you see that matching up?
I feel like it matches up great. I label myself as a great old-fashioned run stopper and a newer model back where I can blitz a lot too. Where I'm great at blitzing. So I feel like I can fit right in and get on the roll and hopefully get the Big 12 championship.
Not just with the coaches in particular there at Oklahoma State, but everybody that's recruited you, when they talk to you about your game, what stands out to them?
Really just my effort on plays and the way how vicious I am and how vicious and tenacious I am to get off blocks and get to the ball. And I'm always around the ball. And then when I get around the ball, I try to be a playmaker and give the ball back to my offense.
We're on the line with inside linebacker Patrick Macon. Oklahoma State signed in December, getting set for the 2017 season. So let's talk about 2017 and your preparations as you go through spring and into summer, the individual workouts without the coaches coming up, and then into August. So talk about your preparation, what you're trying to do to get better.
Really, I'm just trying to, get a little bit more faster and become more flexible, that way I can, if they need me to cover more receivers, I'll be able to, and to be able to keep up with them. And also just, work on my footwork and my lateral quickness.
Patrick, how's the process in getting acclimated to the team, a whole new system, set of coaches, your teammates? You got 100 teammates roughly, getting adjusted to all that.
It's been so far great. When I first came in, they just threw me right in and I just accepted it. And it just took off from there. So far I'm still getting used to the tempo of the Big 12, but other than that, everything else is good. Coaches and everything just feeling right at home, basically.
Yeah, you know the reputation of the Big 12 on defense versus what the offense is able to do for most of the schools. And now you line up in practice and you face Mason Rudolph and James Washington and all these guys, and they spread you out. So what is that like to work out that type of space that you have to account for? That type of tempo, that type of skill and talent, and obviously the speed factor.
It's very, very tiring, but and it's fun. It's very tiring, but it's fun because it gives me the opportunity to show my athleticism and see what I can do in open space, in open field. And I can make tackles in open space and also run down receivers faster than me.
Patrick, of course, you're working against one of the best offenses in the country and some of the skill position players that I mentioned. So talk about the defensive unit trying to keep up in a conference that's known for playing crazy games. Maybe not necessarily at Oklahoma State where the defense is pretty stout, but you're going to face some serious offensive firepower.
But Texas, I know Texas Tech and OU and Texas, their offenses have been tremendously good in the past, and I'm looking very forward to facing those offenses so I can see what I can do against them.
All right, Patrick, you mentioned a championship a few minutes ago. You step into a situation that has to be exciting because you are in a situation where championships are not necessarily expected, but contention for Big 12 titles. That's the goal. That's the focus. And that's what this program's been able to accomplish over the last several seasons. So you step into a great situation.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I just feel like it's wonderful. We got all the tools that we need. And also, falling short in junior college to a national championship, I feel like that, I still got a little chip on my shoulder from there. And I just take it out on whoever we face in the Big 12 championship.
So one more question, Patrick, about your game. Inside linebacker, that was the listing out of high school, out of junior college. How versatile do you have to be considering the offenses that you face? Is that a pretty set position? Do you have to move to the outside? Are those things still up in the air?
I mean, it's not as versatile as you think, but sometimes, I have to move outside and, I have to be one-on-one with the back and, just basically show my athleticism and see what I can do. But I feel like I can handle that pretty well.
All right, Patrick Macon on the line, inside linebacker, Oklahoma State, getting set for the 2017 campaign. Patrick, we appreciate the time. It was a fun discussion.
No problem. Thank you.